From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate.
Remember, right click.
Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing.
I feel like the narrator is Nagito.
In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later.
Why?
If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls.
Don't you mean
Wait,
escape
start
key?
button.
It appears that they did not translate this specific line of text for PC users.
That's weird.
Well then, good luck, have fun, PC Master Race.
Okay, so we can't shoot down the white noise. We have to avoid
Right.
them.
Okay, we're gonna need the autopsy report, I'm guessing. Alright, here we go. I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito.
He has already confessed.
You know... That bastard Nagito was the one who did it! Killed Byakuya with the knife he had! Never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch.
Smack. Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Why does Mikon think it's strange? She must know something contradicts the crime scene. Alright, we know what to do here. Woo! Woo! Whoop! Woo! Whoop!
Here.
Whoop!
Pew! Question: why did they say they were going to be white noise when they're purple?
I don't know, but it's
White
called
noise
that
and
because the
background
idea
noise.
is like it's just if
I
you
know
were
they said it was going to be white text.
well, it's because it's called white noise because of the actual term white noise. It's like what if we were actually there in person, we would be having trouble hearing the arguments or saying anything because other people would be chit-chatting. That's what it's going for. That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon? The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon. But based on the
Oh
entry...
jeez, I thought she was on a noose for a second.
Jesus! Luigi's Mansion moment is coming back. But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true! If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to the whorehouse! Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else could be the killer. It has to be you!
Hey, don't
Nope.
blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Hey, Nagito, are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about? Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Geez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
I want to see this. Ka-chunk!
Ah, because the eyes like this, it gives you double vision. What?
Don't get distracted! Our lives are at stake, you know!
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki's account! Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
I'm not so surprised. You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout? Everyone calm down! Hey, don't step on my feet! What's going on? This is... Ow! Where do they have lights on? Yeah. Perhaps the breaker overloaded.
Wait, why did you say ow?
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Because Nagito said ow.
Yeah, but why did he say ow?
I mean,
at the
time, we assumed it was because someone bumped into him or stubbed his toe or something.
I've been viciously stabbed. It's a good thing your ears aren't awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Yeah, you got me deep with your knife of truth!
No, truth blades are for a minigame.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What's going on? This is ow!
Ow!
This is ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against a Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya. He shoved you out. Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Why do you seem like you're having a fetish for your own incompetence?
I don't know. I think he's just a piece of garbage.
Like, I'm... Sorry, this is making me
I'm
think
having fun.
This is making me think of Junko again. So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. He got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
Oh.
I can interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized that the lights had come back on and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed, and all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
And you meddling kids.
What happened after that, even I don't know.
You failed? That you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
And we're right back to square one.
How could that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
I live for this shit. Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? God damn it, I can't talk. But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Can we lock him up somewhere? So
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Yeah, that's about my reaction. Is Nagito really not the killer?
And also insane?
What strikes me the weirdest is how he's like, yeah, you guys should all just give up. 5 seconds later, don't give up! I think he has... I think he might have bipolar.
Maybe.
Though actually, actually, I feel like bipolar wouldn't even be extreme enough for this. Maybe he just has a split personality.
They did say his eyes were like darkness layered onto each other, hope and despair mixed in a terrible way.
It was like despair mixed with hope, yeah. Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? Oh, I got it! He's the child of Junko.
Oh god, no.
No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. This whole time I didn't know anything about this guy.
You thought I was going to be your tutorial detective partner? Guess again.
I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
A lot of pose variety.
Oh!
Suspended?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, what?
Intermission?
Oh.
So we could have done it last time, huh?
Well then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you.
What is this?
To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer Challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. And if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion!
10 billion?
Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do? Are you serious? Is this a thing?
I don't think you would
better
actually
not.
get $10 billion, otherwise I think there would be a lot more people in the world with billions of dollars.
But seriously, what the fuck is this? I'm kind of tempted to Google this.
I feel like it's
Also,
just...
B. Also, it says B, but I think
You don't have a beat. Just hit the left mouse. We
Yeah.
don't want to do it.
Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is. And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Villain! You're truly a villain!
That's right, bitch!
Monami kick!
Huh, well, at least they have mid-trial save points.
Resume!
Get out of the camera.
I'm Monami. My heart is thumping like crazy right now.
Why?
Group leader Byakuya got killed, and his killer is
Are you
among his
literally
first children.
summarizing?
Nope, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. Because I believe in everyone. So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
We just did.
Pet. Check the pet.
I don't think... It's fine. We're not taking steps.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I was just worried that something happened with Nagito. It might have just crapped his pants on Nagito.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up. We'll be the judge of that.
You say what you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon is used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more.
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right? Is there something wrong with that? Yes, there is something wrong with someone being killed. Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before, not even my own mother.
What the fuck?
Hey, I'm not talking about your looks.
Oh,
Why does Beacon think he looks clean? Because he doesn't...
blood.
Have blood.
Yeah, no blood.
Yeah, there's blood everywhere near that body. It was not a clean kill.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any blood stains on him? Yes, that's it. I haven't edited any of these videos yet, so I actually have no idea how my Beacon voice sounds in editing. Because under the table, there's a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even blood stains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird, huh?
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime? Convict me.
Yes, there's only one thing could have used. It's
The tablecloth.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, he couldn't have been the killer at all.
You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found at the storage room, right? If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it! Nagito used a tablecloth to block the blood splatter!
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he'd hid it there after the murder? You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
It's true. That tablecloth was pretty big, so even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in the blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys, too?
I'm sorry to feel some comparisons here. Nagito, where's a cloth where's a cloth as he goes around? Has terrible luck, has no self-confidence. Oh my god, it's Charlie Brown.
I mean, I would agree with you if it wasn't the fact that he couldn't have done that, because, for one thing, I don't think he'd be able to see.
I know, I was just making a dumb joke.
Give me a second.
And what does it mean? ... Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under the table.
Just saw Yoko's face. Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. There's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something. Really, but it sounds like a riddle.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think. In the scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order to so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1. If 2 different letters clash, you will take damage. 2. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. That is what's most important.
This is entirely different.
In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the mouse and press the right mouse button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. This is how you release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other.
Why was there an ellipses?
Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you've fused them, fire with the right mouse button. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of Improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Displaying the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword.
Oh my... This is just way too complex!
It's
You're
really
right, this
not.
is a lot longer than I thought it would have been.
Instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. It's really simple, actually. If that happens, at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If a sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order. Based on the flying letters, please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fuse letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be very careful. I took so long to explain it, but do you understand now?
No, but I'll pretend I do.
Okay, look, letters flying everywhere, you can grab them and release them. In order to progress, you need to not have different ones crash, you need to have same ones crash, so they fuse together. Once they're fused, you can either blow them up to clear them, or you can use left click to send them to the keyword.
Okay. You explained it a lot better than you explained it.
I had time to think about it while I was reading myself explaining it. If you press the escape key, you can use the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun, and crossword.
Crossword?
The place Byakuya got stabbed
I didn't have a moment.
and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me.
A
little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Wait, my eyes are closed. That's the problem.
Oh, that's a long word.
Under is the first one.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay.
so grab the use.
Under
and make them
the
fast.
and okay.
And
There.
alright, now left click.
Okay, there we go. I figured it out.
Yeah. Now is that a Z or an N?
It's an N.
I know. I'm checking.
Do.
Nope. That's fine if they fuse. Just right click to clear.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Right click to clear.
What? No. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do this, and so that because then if we get a, can we get a D, please?
F. Oh, is that a D? It's a D!
Sweet.
It's a D, sweet. Super fuse.
There we go.
Is that the R? It is. Also, this takes a while.
Oh yeah. Under. All right, now we need a T.
Where are all those T's we had? F.
T. H. Alright, E's, you can come back now.
Oh, careful, that R is moving fast. E's.
Nope. I saw you. Under the...
Oh, careful, we got... Oh boy, that R is coming in.
Oh, even if it's like that, okay.
Now, what is... Under the floors? Ooh. There's the L's.
Nope.
Oh.
Damn it, they were the same color, so I didn't think.
Yeah.
Alright, those two are just gonna collide with each other, it's fine. Oh, R.
Under the floor. Oh, careful, you're about to have a lot of collisions.
Yeah!
Woo!
Alright!
If it helps, I think they changed the game again in V3.
That doesn't help! I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards. Under the floorboards?
Oh, was I quiet during that thing? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were.
I was on mute on accident.
Well, because you were eating, yeah. The floorboards in the old building are, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where and how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know. That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards.
Chiaki?
Because he got his earring back.
Oh, Gundam.
I like how you get to select people for things besides you're the killer. Hey,
And
Gundam.
I think the class trial is overall improved.
I would agree, except for
Not
the fact...
Hangman Gambit.
What?
Not Hangman's Gambit.
Well, no, I actually like the way the Hangman's Gambit is. It's a lot more interesting. I don't like the way they're describing things, because they make it sound way too complex. Hey, Gundam.
I don't see why you think it sounds complex.
Because it literally... You saw how slow the Hangman's Gambit was, and it took less time to complete it than it took to get through the description of it. Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring at the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right? Good for you. How do I recover it?
Just a little bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including the old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner. To me.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear?
Huh? Could it be?
Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards. It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. What? But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark divas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil fourth eye. The one in his palm? Before the might of the evil fourth eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
You stay away from my hamsters.
I don't want your hamsters.
Oh, man up and speak more clearly. Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Ah!
From a forked dark deep of the destruction, Mirage Goldenheart Jumpy has seen through the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading you to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
So the boxes that Nagito said, they're not relevant. They were relevant.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards.
Wait, what? But we weren't
I
allowed.
don't quite know when he had time to run to the supermarket.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, because we didn't leave.
Well, we didn't leave. I guess he did.
Chiaki was guarding.
So,
And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. I feel like I'm starting to
remember,
throw
he was outside with Chiaki.
Oh, right.
Tremble with fear, fools. Behold my power.
There he goes, blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
I will kick you.
What would your hamsters think?
They would approve. Because I hear you hate animals. Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space between the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they pass through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there. The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab.
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should we sound more fleshy like splat, shank, stab?
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that? Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. It must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
You are useless! I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness. I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Dun dun. Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... Photos... It obviously has to be him.
Yay, it's decided!
What
no,
the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.